it's Haley, and today I'm going to be talking about kindness in YA novels. So this video is sponsored by Disney Hyperion, and it is inspired by Disney Hyperion's debut author Robin Rowe and the recent release of A List of Cages. So this book tells the story of Adam, and Adam is a senior in high school who has ADHD, but he hasn't let that stop him. He has been able to power through and overcome his obstacles and has been doing really well in school. So well, in fact, that he is able to land a position as the school psychologist aide, and his first job is to collect a student named Julian. And when he goes to collect this student, he realizes that he actually knows Julian because Julian is his former foster brother whom he hasn't seen in 5 years. So he starts noticing some things about Julian. He's still the kind-hearted kid that he remembers, but he seems to be kind of lagging behind and not really progressing as he should be. He seems to be hiding some things, and Adam quickly learns that Julian is hiding some terrible secrets. So I highly recommend that you guys get your hands on a copy of this book. It was absolutely fantastic. I loved it so much more than I was even expecting to. It's blurbed by Emma Donoghue, and that got me really excited for it, but I can totally see why, because it was amazingly written. Like, the whole story was amazing. I do have a full spoiler-free review for you guys, so I will link that down below for you guys if you want to go and check it out, but I highly recommend it. It follows some really important themes of like things that I don't really want to say because I don't want to get too much into it, because I think it's a great book to just kind of go into and take a chance on. But it's all about friendship and kindness, and how kindness and bravery can really overcome any obstacles, and how important friendship is. And I loved those themes, and it kind of inspired me to look for different acts of kindness and friendship in different YA books. So today I'm going to be talking about 5 examples of that, inspired by A List of Cages. Now for this video I am going to be talking about a couple of spoilers for different books. So what I suggest you do is, if you haven't read the book that I'm holding up, mute the video until I put that book down, if that makes any sense, so then you won't be spoiled. So say I'm holding up this book, which is the one that I'm going to talk about first, and you haven't read it yet, then you can mute it, and then once you see me put it down, it means I'm moving on to the next book. So I hope that's helpful, and I hope that you guys don't end up getting spoiled, but you have been warned, and I think you'll be easily able to avoid them as long as you mute whenever I'm holding a book that you haven't read yet. So that being said, the first book that I'm going to talk about is Wonder by R.J. Palacio, and this is one that I'm not really going to be spoiling because I can't pinpoint one act of kindness from this book, because the whole thing is about kindness. I think if you really liked this book, you will absolutely love A List of Cages, because they're both kind of about similar topics and they both deal with them in really great ways. Like, it's similar topics, but at the same time not so similar, if that makes any sense. But this book is just all about kindness, and the main character in this, Augie, he has a facial deformation and he is really self-conscious about it, and throughout this book you get to see him like from the perspective of other people, and you see many acts of not so kindness, but at the same time you see how he's so surrounded with love and how that really helps him to overcome any obstacles. And I think this book is, once again, just like A List of Cages, it's all about friendship and kindness and bravery, and I think that they are fantastic books that both share a really good message. So like I said, if you like this one, I think you will really love A List of Cages. The next example of an act of kindness comes from Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. This book, I feel like, really is about friendship as well, and it's about this huge group of kids who all have this amazing friendship. And I think that when Jake goes and finds the children in Miss Peregrine's home, that their acceptance and like just excitement over finding him, most of them, because I know that there is one character who isn't so happy about him being there, but how welcoming they are to him is just the ultimate act of kindness, because he's in such a place in his life where he's confused, he's afraid, and they really just take him in with open arms, and I think it is exactly what he needed at the time. So I think that's a great example of kindness. Next up is Paper Towns by John Green. This is another book that has lots of examples of kindness and friendship and how important that is, but I think that the main example that I wanted to focus on is at the very end when they go on the road trip to go and find Margot, and all of these friends just come together for Q in his time of need to go and find Margot, and it's someone that they aren't even really friends with, but they know how important it is to Q to do this, so they completely abandon their graduation and go with him. And I think that that is just such a beautiful thing, to be able to sacrifice something like that for your friend and kind of set everything aside and go wherever your friend needs you to go. I think that's just exactly what friendship and kindness is all about. Next up is Forgive Me, Leonard Peacock by Matthew Quick. So if you're familiar with this book, I'm assuming you are since you haven't muted it yet, but the main character of this book, he is going to kill his former best friend and then himself on the day that this novel takes place. And I think that the act of kindness comes from his teacher really being willing to set everything aside to help him and really listen to him in his time of need and takes him seriously and doesn't think he's just crazy and just takes the time to talk to him. And I think that's exactly what he needs, and what really ends up saving him in the end is the kindness of this teacher. And the final act of kindness I wanted to talk about is from Frost Like Night by Sarah Rosh. I finally read it. This is the final book in the Snow Like Ashes trilogy, and I had taken forever to read it, but I finally did. And the act of kindness in this one is kind of weird, because as much as it's an act of kindness, it's also like very gruesome, but it's the fact that Mira is willing to sacrifice herself for the good of her people. I know it's like the ultimate queenly act, but she doesn't really think twice about it. Like, she's scared of it for sure, but she knows it's her duty and she's going to do it because she knows this is what she was meant to do and what she has to do. She's not necessarily happy about it, but she is willing to do it because she just believes that it is just that, her queenly duty. And even though it does end up all being rosy in the end, I mean, not necessarily rosy, but she does end up surviving, I still think that the fact that she is willing to do that and does go and do it shows like so much about her character and is a great example of an act of kindness. Even though it may not seem like the most kind thing on the surface, it really is the most kind thing, because she is giving them the chance to live their life and sacrificing her life in order for them to be able to live theirs. So those are all of the acts of kindness that I wanted to talk about today, but now to get to the very exciting part of this video, the giveaway. So Disney Hyperion has been nice enough to allow me the opportunity to give away one copy of A List of Cages to one of you guys. As long as you are a US or Canadian resident, then you will be able to enter this giveaway. I'm sorry to international viewers. I wish that I could do another international giveaway, but I did do one recently, so you aren't completely out of luck. But anyways, I'm really excited for this because I did absolutely adore this book and I think you guys are really going to like it. So the way that you enter is just comment down below on what your favorite act of kindness is from a book that you have read, or what you're excited for with this book, whatever, and just tell me that you would like to be entered into the giveaway so that I can distinguish that comment from all the other comments, and then I will reply to your comment a week from the time this video goes up. So this video is going up on the 17th, so I will reply to you on the 24th. Is that right, math? I think that's right. I will reply to you on the 24th telling you if you have won the giveaway, so make sure that you check to see if your comment has been replied to, and if it has, then I will comment and like tell you what to do, further instructions. So just make sure that you are checking your comments on the 24th, because if you don't respond within 24 hours, then I will have to give away the prize to someone else. So best of luck to all of you. If you don't win the giveaway though, be sure to go and check out this book anyways, because it is honestly fabulous, and I think you guys will really love it. Like, it is just amazing, and it's definitely going to be on my top reads for 2017. Like, I already know that, and it's only the beginning of the year. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much to Disney Hyperion for working with me for this video. I just loved this book, and I'm really excited that I got the opportunity to tell you guys all about it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!